Hey everybody, this is Bud Brown living in Dumaguete City. I got something that I wanted to share with you. I thought it'd be interesting. It happens in my life that things that I think are really unique and special, and it turns out to be common knowledge, common as a rock. So I wanted to tell you about what happened and what I saw. When I was in the States, we had a little 5 acres. I call it my ranchito, my little farm and little ranch. And we had some chickens on it. Like my brothers got chickens big time, but at that time I only had a dozen chickens. And I thought, you know, I'd like to get some turkeys. And people were saying, no, turkeys, they have to be in a flock. You just can't get 1 or 2. So of course that made me even more determined. I'm going to get a turkey, and I'm going to call him, well, I have 2, and I'm going to name them Skeeter and Scooter, the turkeys. So I went down to the local feed and seed store, and they have chicks and, you know, even baby turkeys there. And you had these 2 that were white. And I thought, white turkeys? Of course, when I think of a turkey, I think of the dark colored, you know, with the big tail feathers out and brown or black feathers. And so I said, wow, white turkeys, I bet that's rare. I'm thinking of like maybe albino turkeys. They weren't. They weren't albino. It's just a breed that is white. So I told my brother, I've got an older brother and a younger brother, I got some, I bought me a couple of rare white turkeys. Then after a while, after I took them home, raised them, of course they got big, and they were, you know, kind of pets. But it turned out, as probably most everybody knows, white turkeys are one of the most common turkeys. Rare? Are you kidding me? So a lot of turkey farms, if you've ever seen pictures or anything, they're all white turkeys. So much for my rare turkeys. And of course it became a joke in my family. Oh look, there's one of Bud's rare white turkeys. So it took me a while to live that one down. So I gave you that background because something happened that I noticed. I think it's rare, but I got a feeling it may not be rare, and that's where I'm asking you to tell me. When we were over at the Italian restaurant, the coffee was really good. And so I said, how do you make this coffee? He said, it's from a percolator. And way in the recesses of my mind, I remember percolator coffee. You know, they have electric, and they have a kind that you put on like a camp stove, and they even have these big, I don't know how many gallon in restaurants, and they're percolator, and the water comes up. You know, there's a tray, you put the coffee on it, water comes up and spills out over the coffee, drains down, and it kind of continues until you get the taste that you want. So I remember that. I said, oh, you got a percolator coffee, yeah. So he brings out this little, it looks like a teapot. And I said, what? I've never seen anything like this. So it hadn't been used. It was clean. So I took it out and I examined it. I unscrewed the bottom. It was you know, put the water in the bottom, and then I had well, I think I did a little video on it. You'll see.
Let's see the young people.
I want to show.
What's inside it.
Did you wash your hands? More flavor.
Yeah, pour Coke over. Coke goes in.
Put the water in there.
It'll take rust off and change.
Put the coffee here.
Yeah, that's it.
Comes up through here.
Yeah, that's it.
Percolates up through there.
Now, I suppose you don't need to take this apart. You just go like this, right?
That's it, yeah. Don't try and take it apart after you've boiled it. No.
And I said, that is very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Which, like I say, you know, sometimes people believe that I've lived under a rock most of my life, so things that are just commonplace, everybody knows about it. This may be one of those. But, so, tell me if you're from the States, or if you're from Europe, Australia, Philippines, or anywhere around the world, are this type of percolator coffee maker, is it common? Well, that's my main question. But last night, and I was going to do a video just like I'm doing now. I had planned on. I said, you know, that would be a good video to make. So I was watching this movie called The Irishman. It's kind of a mafia type movie, and they're in a restaurant, and this is like in the 40s and 50s. I was born in 49, so my childhood was 50s and 60s. So they're in a restaurant, and I'm looking, I said, wait a minute, stop the video. Back it up a little bit. Zoom in on the restaurant table there. Lo and behold, there's exactly this percolator coffee maker. The exact same one, same shape, same size. I thought, I never noticed that before. And this is not the first time I've seen the movie Irishman. Most movies, if I really like them, I'll watch them 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And I always get something every time I watch them. So I thought to myself, man, I don't know if this percolator, this style, has been around for years and years. Or, well, it must be. But anyway, I would like to hear your comments about that. Well, and I know that most likely I'm probably wrong, because I thought when we had the donation of Werther's candy, I said, I've never had that before. This must be popular outside the States. And of course, got a lot of comments. Mr. Brown, that's common. You get them at Walmart. You get them here. You get them there. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it's new to me. So I'm going to stop there, and I hope that you enjoy this video. I want to say thank you for the ones that have been with me for so many years, and even the ones that have just come onto my channel. That's it. Bye-bye.